Floyd Mayweather knocked out Bodyguard, and Floyd Mayweather knocks out his opponent. We got to talk about it. RIZIN. Let's get it. What up, Fight World? It's your boy Ego, and I am back with some more boxing. Floyd Mayweather just fought in Japan on the RIZIN card exhibition. Floyd Mayweather got a knockout. Now, I live on the West Coast, California, such a beautiful state. And the fight for me came on about 10:30, and it just wrapped right now, 10:30 Pacific Standard Time, PM. The fight was on in Japan. I want to first start off by saying the crowd looked lit. It looked like a very healthy crowd. Japan definitely held it down and loved their sports. Floyd Mayweather versus Mikura Asakura. And listen, the fight only lasted 2 rounds, but it was actually a fun fight. You had Asakura, who I was looking at him. I didn't really know much about him or whatnot, but I was looking at him as he was walking out for his ring walk, and he looked very calm, and that's one thing that I've known for a while with a lot of Asian fighters and kind of Asian culture, from martial arts to boxing, which is a form of martial arts, etc. The Asian culture can be very, very disciplined and hardened and, just very stern, especially in Japan. Like, you'll see a lot of Japanese fighters that are extremely durable and tough. We had a fight with Omar Figueroa and Arakawa. You had Robert Guerrero one time. After he fought Floyd Mayweather himself, he fought a guy, Kamagai, and Kamagai was real durable, things like that. So the Japanese culture in general, Asian culture, very tough fighters. So I like Asakura. He seemed very calm. He didn't look like he was about to fight a Hall of Fame legendary fighter. He just walked out normal. And even in round 1, he kind of carried that same energy. He didn't look like he was shook. Like, to be honest, there's people that Floyd fought in his 50-0 record that seemed a little bit more starstruck. The fact that they were in the ring with Floyd Mayweather. And it could be a cultural thing, because maybe in Japan, they're looking at Floyd Mayweather like, okay, I know who you are, but, maybe I didn't grow up watching you and I don't idolize you like let's say an American boxer or a boxer out of Mexico who knew about Floyd Mayweather, like Canelo when he fought Floyd Mayweather. But, credit to Asakura, he didn't seem starstruck at all. He seemed like he was ready to engage. And he actually did solid. Round 1 was pretty even. There was some good back and forth moments from both. Asakura landed a very nice body shot. Later in the round, Floyd Mayweather landed his own body shot, and there was some give and take in round 1. They went to their corners. Round 2, keep in mind this is an exhibition. Round 2 had more action. It ended in round 2. But, to be honest, from a guy I've never heard of, and he had like 3 losses, I was very impressed with his composure and, his willingness in the moment. He really looked ready for the moment, and he didn't look shook at all. And he came out, and in round 2, he landed some really good shots on Floyd Mayweather. One specifically, he came out in the southpaw stance in round 1 and 2. I think he's an orthodox fighter, so that's a variation. He got his Terrence Crawford on, his Bud Crawford. But one particular shot that he leaped in with from the southpaw stance, I want to say a right hand, and he caught Floyd backing up. And I don't know if Floyd Mayweather anticipated him being able to close the distance, because Floyd took that shot. And, Floyd also is 45 years old, and these guys that he's fighting is younger. So, at the end of the day, different fighters, younger fighters, you age, Father Time's undefeated. Maybe your reflexes slow just a bit and you couldn't get out the way like Pretty Boy Floyd or the younger Floyd. We've seen Conor McGregor, he landed like an uppercut, and we've seen Asakura in this exhibition. He landed a real good right. I want to say it was a right hand. Caught Floyd, and Floyd's head kind of snapped up, which is, you didn't really even see that in his 50-0 career in pro boxing before the exhibitions. So, I think that was a good moment that Asakura, even though in defeat, he can kind of hold his head high. But throughout round 2, Floyd was landing detonating right hands and he was clipping Asakura. Asakura didn't really have head movement, and ultimately it looked like he didn't have the type of experience to stay out of the way. And as the bell was about to ring and sound, Floyd Mayweather had a beautifully timed right hand, and it sat him down, and he was very slow to get up. They had a U.S. referee, Kenny Bayless, and he called a halt to the bout because Asakura, he wasn't really responding, and he got up real slow and real sluggish. So it just didn't make sense to let the fight continue. So congratulations to Floyd. Easy work. He said he's going to rob the bank. He did it. You know, it was a scheduled 3 rounds. He only had to fight for 2 rounds. And it was a good fight just for what it was, if we're just talking about exhibition. So I was actually impressed. I didn't really expect much. People on boxing Twitter were talking about the fight's about to start. So I was like, yeah, let me just cut this on. Shout out to RIZIN. Shout out to Floyd getting his bread. Asakura, I have nothing negative to say. He was not on Floyd's level ultimately, but he had some good moments, and he was ready for the moment. And, he got clipped with the shot. It is what it is. Couldn't stay away from that right hand in the second round. Plus, I think before he got knocked down, there was a right hand that landed, a very stern right hand that landed earlier in the fight. And ultimately, I think that was the punch that really kind of took some of his legs and confidence. And then he just kept getting hit with rights, ultimately the 1 seconds before the bell rang. So congrats. Decent fight for, a little late night joint. So Floyd Mayweather does it again, robs the bank, heads to Japan. He's 2-0 for exhibitions in Japan with RIZIN. Manny Pacquiao, I want to up to my promoter. He was in the crowd. So they might try to stage some kind of exhibition between Pacquiao and maybe a tune-up fight, and then maybe a Floyd Mayweather Pacquiao tune-up. That'll definitely generate numbers. People will be interested in that. In other news, Floyd Mayweather's own bodyguard, Jizzy Mack, he was in a fight with Kenichi, and he got knocked out in the 3rd round. Body language was bad. Like, you can't play boxing. Boxing is really a strict sport, and you can't play boxing. You can just be in shape and have muscles, but the muscles can require a lot of blood flow and oxygen, and you can get tired quick. And that's kind of what I seen with Jizzy Mack. He was getting clipped, and he got dropped, and then he kept turning his back in the fight. It was just, and the craziest thing is the Jizzy Mack dude he looked brolic. He's a big dude, and this other dude weighed like 130 or something. So he got knocked out by a much smaller Japanese guy named Kenichi. So shout out to him. He got the 3rd round knockout. Again, you cannot play boxing. Jizzy, he looked slow, and he kept turning his back, and he just couldn't get away from the shots. And the opponent was landing. He landed a nice little left hook. He couldn't find his range at first. He punched him kind of in the chest, neck area at first. But once he started finding a home, he was putting them combinations, and he jaw-jacked Jizzy Mack. It is what it is. So that's my recap, full fight recap. Floyd Mayweather, Asakura, Jizzy Mack, the bodyguard of Floyd Mayweather, knocked out. Make sure you guys subscribe. I'm on the road to 300,000. And with your help, we can get to 300K on here, right here on YouTube. Let me know how I did in this video. And a lot of people ask me what I use to create content. Things like YouTube thumbnails that generate thousands of views. For the first time ever, the cat is out of the bag. I use Canva Pro, but Canva Pro is so much more than a YouTube thumbnail maker. Use Canva Pro to curate content for YouTube, TikTok, Instagram Reels, Instagram Stories, and a whole lot more. Flyers, flowcharts, you name it, with Canva Pro. Click the affiliate link in the description to get Canva Pro. Many features, elements available to you. Take your brand to the next level. Invest in yourself. It takes money to make money. So sign up for Canva Pro today. Happy creations. Introducing Super Thanks. right here on the official Boxing Ego YouTube. Super Thanks allows you, the viewers, to show a little bit of extra gratitude, which enables me as a full-time content creator to push out the content you need in the world of boxing. Underneath all the videos, you will see a heart with the $sign in it. You can enter any amount that you find suitable as a super thanks. A brand new interactive and colorful way to get your comments highlighted and noticed by not only myself, but other people on the YouTube platform. Super thanks, a unique and cool way to show and applaud us full-time content creators. Hopefully you guys enjoy the content. Super thanks. The future is now. The Hibernation 5s by Kenichi Bear. Hybrid gaming and lifestyle headphones. Out of the box, you can connect to any console or PC, Bluetooth ready, with a low latency USB adapter, color RGB, and extreme bass mode. The Hibernation 5s adjust to you. Whether you need a gaming, travel, gym, or lifestyle headphones, the Hibernations got you covered. The new Hibernation 5s, link in the description. Customize the way you hear the world. Welcome to the nation.